Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bill. We're in the Call of Cthulhu Keeper's book today. We are continuing the Tomes of Eldridge lore. We are going to attempt to finish all the Mythos tomes in this episode. And then all that'll be left will be another episode that covers all the occult tomes, which is a very smaller list. So, without further ado, we're going to start with The People of the Monolith. It's in English by Justin Geoffrey in 1926. A volume of poems, 4 inches by 6.75 inches, bound in dark red buckram at Erebus Press, Monolith, Illinois, in an edition of 1,200 copies. The title poem is acknowledged as Geoffrey's masterwork. Sanity Lost 1d3, Cthulhu Mythos +1/+2 percentiles, Mythos rating 9, study 1 week, suggested spells none. Next is the pnakotie manuscripts. And even though I have a hard time pronouncing these names, I write the names as they are written in the book in the video description, so you'll get to see what I'm trying to pronounce. English, author and translator unknown, 15th century. 5 bound manuscript versions, partial copies of a greater work now lost, of this book are cataloged in Europe and America. The apparent precursor volume, the pnakotie, was written in classic Greek, and that book may trace its origins to the pre-human crinoids who seeded life on Earth. Sanity Lost 1d8, Cthulhu Mythos +3/+7 percentiles, Mythos rating 30, study 45 weeks. Suggested spells, contact winged thing, known as elder thing. Next is the ponape scripture. It's in English by Captain Abner Ezekiel Huag, 1734. Published posthumously in 1795, or around 1795, in Boston, as a sextodecimo, 4 inch by 6.75 inch, but inferior in accuracy and completeness to the Huag's manuscript, copies of which purportedly still exist. Details a South Sea Islander cult of humans who worship and breed with the deep ones. Sanity Lost is 1d6, Cthulhu Mythos +1/+4 percentiles, Mythos rating 15, study 10 weeks. Suggested spells. The printed version has no spells. The manuscript's original contains Contact Deep One, Contact Father Dagon, Contact Mother Hydra. Revelations of Gla'aki, or Gla'aki. English by various authors in 1842. 9 folio volumes were published by subscription, the last in 1865. Since then, 3 more volumes are said to have been composed and privately circulated. Copies of the original 9 folio volumes are held by many major libraries. Each volume is by a different cultist, discussing a different aspect of the Gla'aki, associated entities, and their cults. This version of the text was apparently expurgated, but much information survives. Sanity Lost 2d8, Cthulhu Mythos +5/+10 percentiles, Mythos rating 45, study 32 weeks. Suggested spells, call/dismiss Azathoth, call/dismiss Deoloth, call/dismiss Shub Niggurath, contact deity Hort, contact deity Gla'aki, and green decay. The Arle text, Chinese, author unknown, around 300 BC. Supposedly, the clay tablet originals have been destroyed, but scroll copies and recent English and German translations are said to exist. The text apparently concerns Dagon, Hydra, Starspawn, Zoth Almog, and Ghatanaothoa, and Cthulhu, and tells of the sinking of Mu and Arle. Sanity loss 2d6. Cthulhu Mythos +5/+10 percentiles. Mythos rating 45. Study 54 weeks. Suggested spells: Call Kiaiga, contact deity /Cthulhu, contact deep ones, contact Father Dagon, contact Mother Hydra, wave of oblivion. The next is 7 cryptical books of Hsan, Chinese, written by Hsan the Greater, around 2nd century AD. 7 scrolls, each on a different topic. An English translation, 7 Cryptic Books of Earth, is said to exist. The books discuss elements of mythos of particular importance or interest to those who live in the Middle Kingdom. Sanity loss 1d8. Cthulhu Mythos +2/+6 percentiles. Mythos rating 24. Study 40 weeks. Suggested spells: Call down spirit, summon bind Gla'aki, call forth the earth spirit, contact Chthonian, contact ghoul, contact hound of Tyndalus, contact deity Narithriltep, door to Kadath, a gate to Kadath, restore life, which is the resurrection. Thamaturyical prodigies in the New England canon. English by Reverend Ward Phillips, 1788 with a question mark, so they're not sure. Published in 2 editions, the second in Boston in 1801, Primitive American Octavio in imitation black leather. The interiors of the editions are the same, except for changes in printer, place of printing and edition date. Commonly found in major libraries and historical society libraries in New England. Describes the blasphemies of witches, warlocks, shamans, and other colonial-era evildoers. Details of events in and around Billington's Woods. Sanity loss 1d6. Cthulhu Mythos +1/+3 percentiles. Mythos rating 12. Study 8 weeks. Suggested spells: none. But annotations by Reverend Phillips in his personal copy reveal call, dismiss Ithaka, contact deity Narlato, which is Narlathotep, contact deity Shadow Goa, which is Sathogoa, contact deity Yog Sothothi, Yog-Sothoth, and Elder Sun. True Magic, English by Theophilus Wynne, 17th century. A small and crumbling hand-bound manuscript, nonetheless describable as a veritable encyclopedia of devil's lore. Sanity loss 1d8. Cthulhu Mythos +2/+4 percentiles. Mythos rating 18. Study 24 weeks. Suggested spells: Call for Spirit of the Air, summoned by Star Vampire. Call forth the One, summoned by Servitor of the Outer Gods. Call forth the Winged One, summoned by Gla'aki. Speak with the Dark One, contact deity Nyagatha. The next and final mythos book is Zanthu Tablets, English, by Professor Harold Hadley Copeland, 1916. A brochure subtitled A Conjectural Translation, printed in 400 copies, translates carvings found on black jade tablets drawn up from the Pacific Ocean by fishermen. The author claims the carvings are heretic Nakal, the high language of the ancient Mu. The brochure describes the worship of Gatanotha, Shub-Niggurath, and Cthulhu. Sanity loss 1d6. Cthulhu Mythos +1/+2 percentiles. Mythos rating 9. Study 8 weeks. Suggested spells. The text is partially expurgated and contains no spells. The original Movin tablets contain Contact Deity Cthulhu, Gatanothoa, Loigor, Yugiya, and Zoth-Omog. And that is all the Mythos books listed in the Keeper's Guide. The next section is occult books. And there's only 10 of them, which will be covered in one quick video. If this helped you any in giving you ideas about books to use in any game, whether it be Cthulhu or otherwise, and some things you could put with them and whatnot, I hope it helped. If nothing else, thank you for watching. Until we all game again, guys.